Thank you for coming to the Freedom Mastery Belief Breakthrough podcast, where I'm going to be talking to highly successful people and taking apart the experiences in their lives that changed them, and they changed it based off the beliefs that they had to work through. The hardships that we like to fight, those things that scare us and want us to not keep on going, but we continue going anyway. The thing that we've learned from our childhood that perpetuates our future now, that stops us from that, and it stops us from moving forward and forward. We're going to be learning about that and going through those experiences, and we've all had these experiences in our life. And I want to get you to think a little bit today. Today I want to talk to you about things that you've been through that others would say bullshit to in that way. And the things that you've been through that no one else has ever experienced gave you these specific beliefs that now power you today. Mine is the aspect of I truly, in the deep of hearts, believe that you can heal anything. And let me explain to you why, because this is my bullshit story. Like, people be like, no, that didn't happen to you. I'm currently wearing glasses now. And once upon a time, I was almost legally blind in the world of, I was in New York State, and I grew up as a kid. I was wearing those Coke bottle glasses, and my vision was at 675 as legally blind when I was looking back in the day in New York State. And I was at 475 tinkering with the 5, and diopters in eyeglasses world go in quarter increments. So I was so close, and if you know anything about the glasses world, every time you go to the eye doctor, your glasses just get stronger. So I was already at 475 working on my 5. It was only a hop, skip, and a jump, maybe 5-6 years before I'd be past that place. And already, if I took my glasses off as a teen, everything would disappear, which was fun for me because I broke so many glasses. My mom would be so mad at me all the time playing basketball that I would play without my glasses, which made me lethal down low because I could never see anything. And that's another reason why I sucked at shooting far distance, because I couldn't see what I was doing. Everything needed to be really, really close, and it was always so blurry. So the reason why I tell you that is because in 2007, I met my energetic coach, and he helped me do something that people just don't understand, and I truly did not see coming. I did not understand what was about to happen to me because I even said bullshit. I went to his seminar as a snotty-nosed punk. I just got done with massage school. No, 7 years into massage school, and I learned everything from myofascial release, trigger point work, different stretching, different techniques to do and alter repetitive use injuries. And I became lethal at turning off everybody else's pain. It was getting really good. It was ridiculously simple to see something and work through it. It was relatively simple because I understood the patterning of the body because of the repetitive use, as well as the fact that I consistently had my own pain that I had to keep on maintaining and pushing away, or else it would stop me for days on end. I was always on the fence. And I went to his seminar because his seminar was all about getting you to do the work that you want to do without any pain, without any hardships, and making it very effortless. And I went there as my last ditch effort. And he asked me a question. He asked all the people in the seminar the same question. But I forgot how old I was. In my early 20s at this point. No, I'm 27 now. Because I'm just having my first son now. And this is in 2007. So he asked me the same question, and I said the answer that everyone says in an entrepreneur. I want to be financially free, and I want to have time for my family. And he looked at me and he said, bullshit, what else? What else do you want? And no one's to that date has really called me out. And I'm this cocky kid, a functional hot mess, but a cocky kid nonetheless. And he said, that's not right. There's something else that you want. There's more. And because he jacked up my nervous system, he made me feel awkward. I spit out the first thing that I could ever think of that was truly something unattainable. And I said, I want to see again. I don't want to wear my glasses anymore. And I didn't realize how attached I was. Well, I knew how attached I was to my glasses because once upon a time, I had my glasses on top of my head, like you do with your sunglasses. And I was inside my house, and I was, maybe 9, 10. And I went searching for my glasses everywhere. Couldn't see anything because when you took off your glasses and you had a 4.7 diopter, everything went dark, everything went cloudy, you couldn't see crap, right? Almost legally blind. I looked for hours, tears running down my face, and my brothers were just laughing at me, and eventually they told me where I was, and to then I just latched on to you can't lose your glasses. Deeper belief, right? So I actually went to my the course, got past the first 20 minutes where I was just like, yo, that was uncool. Like I felt something. It didn't feel right. I didn't like that. He challenged me. And we went through different body activation techniques. We went to connecting our bodies. We felt all these things on the energetic world, trying to get myself to unlock something. And I'm thinking it's going to be giving me the powers to help people heal themselves without me really needing to touch them. Because that's what it was all about, right? Bringing energy work into it and doing everything. And if you know anything about me, I'm never really truly quiet, right? I'm always having a question. I'm always having a joke. I'm always lightening up the room. And at the end of the seminar, I was just like, wow, this was really good work. This is awesome. I feel so different. And I went to sleep. And I was in Vegas. And I remember this like it was yesterday. It was freaking bananas. I was on the Old Corral. It's an old school. It's on the old strip of the Vegas Strip, but it was facing the whole Las Vegas Strip, and the Stratosphere was always at the end, and I was admiring it all lit up and things like that. And I'm a percher because I like to look at things. That's funny because I couldn't see shit if I ever dropped my glasses. But if you wear glasses, you know this trick where you take your glasses off and wipe it off when it's a little dirty and put it back on. I woke up the next morning, went to the window to look at the Stratosphere, and I was sitting there for a good minute and a half, and I was watching the world, and I was admiring everything, and I went to go do that, and I missed. There was no glasses on me, and for the first time in my life, I turned around, and I was just like, I looked at the bed, and there goes my glasses sitting right there. Not, like, what's worse is I'm sitting away from my glasses, seeing I don't have my glasses, to look and see where my glasses is, and I saw them. And when I went back to him, I asked him what he do. He's like, you can heal your eyes like that. You can heal just about anything in your body like that. You're the only thing stopping you. You have to understand that's what's happening. At the end of that 3-day seminar, I was on top of the world. It was awesome. But remember, I had a belief and attachment that I needed my glasses. So even though I had my glasses, had my ability to see, I still was wearing my glasses. But this is where my physical practice blew up, because I was showing people and using it almost like a parlor trick. I could take off my glasses. I was like, point at anything. I can heal anything. I healed my eyes. Look. And I never put it all together that I was messing with myself, because I was a young, cocky kid. And I keep on saying that because I was a functional hot mess. I was making things work out when it didn't have to. I was making things much harder than it has to. And I'm telling you this story because I want you to relate, because we've all been there in our early 20s. We've done things that just didn't add up, right? So I'm now telling people I can get you to heal anything, and I was getting them out of pain. I wasn't like snake oiling them. I was getting them out of pain, but I was using that to get them to see and believe in themselves, because I did it. I did that for 5 months, and my practice blew up, and I was getting people on my table. I was like, oh, you can heal anything. I'd show them my treatment. My treatment already worked without it. Now I just had the proof of my eyes. I was like, listen, you can heal so much. You could do so much more with yourself. And I was like, ask me, I can see. Like, that's something I've been working on for a long time. It was just a year, less than a year, 5 months. And I'm able to break that cycle, and I'm able to take off my glasses and see. Ask me anything in the room, and I can blink, 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 and I was able to offset it, turn it on and off. Stupidest thing I've ever thought about, but that's the way I was at. 5-6 months go by, and it's getting harder to turn it on and off, on and off. Within that year, my vision was back to bad as fuck. It was horrible. It was horrible. Like, especially when you get something that you wanted for so long, and you didn't even know you even wanted it, and then you lose it. That is the worst gut blow ever. So, went from not being able to see to being able to see, and going back to not being able to see, back to like early, like just about 5. You take it off, and it was bad, right? I now spent the next 2010 trying to figure out what I did and how I did wrong. I learned all sorts of like Kundalini awakenings, all these different things, but I couldn't get my body to heal my eyes. And it's because I had a bunch of things my body was actually blocking me from. And it wasn't until my brother told me what happened to my mom in Brooklyn and why we moved from Brooklyn to upstate New York that everything came true. I started to feel all the things I felt as a young child. And I'm fast forwarding through the story a little bit, but I went through so many different types of energy works just directed towards my eyes. I used every tool, every hack, every video, anything that was there, because you can heal anything. But if you don't have the belief to back it up, your body's always going to recycle. And if you don't honor what you're given, it will be taken away. I learned those things in that world. So now I find out my mom was mugged. We moved out of there, and I felt all this deep sadness that I felt as a child. And all of my brothers went through it. We all got glasses at the same exact time. 4 brothers, all glasses, because our body was trying to hide us. And that was our coping mechanism. My body's natural coping mechanism to do that. All at the same time. It was wild. Wild to, like, it's still wild for me to even think about it and see, like, how protected we truly are and how not fine china we are. We have all these protective mechanisms. Which now I had to learn all the things and all the feelings that I held back. And now I'm in my 30s now. I'm able to do what I just did, take off my glasses and not even skip a beat now. Now I'm able to see, because now I'm currently wearing my 125s, and I can actually take them off, and it's just a little blurry. World of a difference. That's where I'm at now, but I'm always still trying to find out what is my body trying to not let me see. Now that's how healing comes in. Your body's talking with you as well. Question is, are you listening to it? And I have a whole nother segment that I do within my practice inside of my social media and things called Deciphering the Messages from Within. What the body is telling you in essence. I talk about all these aspects of the eyes or the windows to the soul, yes. But it also is how you perceive the world. The better you can see, how much you're constricted, if you're near sight, it's far sight. They all mean different things. It's just you have to now start taking apart. But I digress a little bit. You can heal anything. It's just you are now getting in your way. So my homework assignment for you, if you choose to do so, and I would love for you to give me some feedback on this, is what have you been dealing with so long that it's part of your everyday life that you don't even think about it? Like, I didn't realize going into that seminar that I was attached to my eyes so much, nor did I really want them to go away until somebody pushed me, poked me, pushed me to the place where I was just like, I just want my eyes to get better. Just to like, get them off my back. But that was something that was real for me. What are you trying to heal that you truly need help clarity with, that you don't believe so much? Even when you have aches or pains, lack of energy, your fitness, the look of your body, you can never get back to your old self because you're old. That's just, age is nothing but a number. It's your belief system. It's what you're going to put into it. You just need an experience that's going to put your back against the wall so you can move out of it, so you can bring up that fight, because everybody has it. It's just a matter of what experience you're going to have to put yourself in to get out. So what is that for you? And what is your belief around healing? What is your belief around that? Are you able to heal? Look into that so you can actually start looking at how you're perceiving the world and what you're teaching your kids. Because remember, as you grow and you have kids, you're now teaching them, not by your words, by your actions. And those actions speak loud, and you have no clue you're doing it. So as you sit down and you ponder this, think about when and what you would like to heal. What would you like to change? And then figure out those beliefs that's stopping you. I guarantee you will go away. Until next time, see you later.